Your dollars are losing value every day. While most people save cash, the rich quietly buy gold and silver. Understand something most don't. Cash is fake. Gold and silver are real. If you keep holding dollars, your wealth is silently shrinking. Welcome to the passive path. Today, I'll show you why the rich get richer and how you can protect yourself. Stay with me. Money isn't what most people think it is. What? It's not just paper or numbers in a bank account. Real money is something different. It holds value over time. It doesn't lose purchasing power. Can't be printed at will. Gold and silver are real money. They've held value for thousands of years. Even people without technology or formal education recognize their worth. In the Amazon rainforest, villagers pan for gold. When outsiders offer to buy, they refuse to accept less than the global market price. They know the spot price, even without the internet, even without smartphones. They understand what real money is. Now think about this. Many Americans don't. They see dollars as wealth, but dollars are just government-issued paper. They lose value every time more are printed. Since 1971, the US dollar has been fake money. That year, President Nixon ended the gold standard. Before that, every dollar was backed by gold. After 1971, the government could print as much as it wanted. No gold, no silver, just paper and promises. Since then, the dollar has lost over 85% of its purchasing power. But gold? Gold has gained value. In 1971, gold was $35 an ounce. Today, it's over $2,000. Which would you rather have held for 50 years? Dollars or gold? The rich knew the answer. They moved out of cash and into real assets. Not just gold and silver, but also land, businesses, and other things that grow in value. Meanwhile, most people kept saving dollars and watched their purchasing power fade. Let me tell you a quick story. Robert Kiyosaki once held up a silver quarter at a salad bar. It was a pre-1964 US quarter, made of real silver. He offered to sell it for $3. The people were confused. "Why would I pay $3 for a quarter?" they asked. Because that quarter contained silver worth far more than 25 cents. But they didn't understand. They only saw the face value, not the real value. That's how most people think about money. They see numbers. They don't see purchasing power. And that's why many struggle financially. The passive path is here to help change that. By learning the truth about money, you can protect yourself, and you can grow your wealth. Next, let's explore why cash is actually debt, and why the rich avoid holding too much of it. Stay tuned. Most people think cash is safe, but cash is actually debt. When you hold dollars, you're holding government IOUs, promises that can be broken. It's promises that lose value as more dollars are printed. In 1964, US coins changed. Before that year, quarters, dimes, and half dollars contained real silver. After 1964, they were made of copper and nickel. Fake money replaced real money. Robert Kiyosaki noticed this change at age 17. He started saving silver coins. He didn't fully understand why, but he knew something wasn't right. Real money was disappearing. Fake money was taking its place. The same thing happened to paper dollars. They once promised payment in gold or silver. Now, they promise nothing. They are called Federal Reserve notes. But the Federal Reserve is not part of the government. It's a group of private banks. They can create dollars out of thin air. In 1971, Nixon removed the last connection between dollars and gold. From that moment, the US dollar became pure fiat money. Fiat means by decree. The government declares its money, but that doesn't make it valuable. Since then, the government has printed trillions of dollars. Every new dollar reduces the value of the dollars already in circulation. This is why prices rise over time. Not because things are getting more valuable. It's because the dollar is getting weaker. We see this everywhere. In Venezuela, once a wealthy nation, hyperinflation destroyed the currency. A loaf of bread costs millions of bolivars. In Argentina, inflation erases savings year after year. The same pattern repeats. Every fiat currency in history has failed. The US dollar has lasted longer than most, but it has already lost much of its value. And the cycle always ends the same way. This is why the rich don't save cash. They use dollars to buy real assets. Gold, silver, land, businesses, and sometimes Bitcoin. Cash loses value. Real assets grow in value. It's how the rich stay ahead. Now let's talk about why most people can't see this happening, and why that lack of understanding keeps them poor. Stay tuned. Most people can't tell the difference between real money and fake money. This is not by accident. It's because they were never taught. Schools don't teach financial education. Parents often don't know either, so the cycle continues. People trust the money they use every day. They believe dollars are safe. They think coins are just coins. They don't question what backs their money. Robert Kiyosaki's story at the salad bar proves this. He offered silver quarters for $3. People refused. They didn't understand that the silver was worth more than the face value. To them, a quarter was just 25 cents, nothing more. This misunderstanding keeps many people poor. They save dollars that lose value. They work harder for money that buys less each year. Meanwhile, the rich protect themselves with real assets. The gap between those who understand money and those who don't keeps growing. Knowledge is the dividing line. Here's another example. On a beach boardwalk, a man offered people a choice: a chocolate bar or a silver bar. Most people chose the chocolate. They picked a $2 treat over $300 worth of silver. They didn't understand value. They only understood immediate pleasure. This mindset is dangerous. It leads to poor financial choices, causes people to miss opportunities to build wealth. At the passive path, we believe in changing that. By learning what real money is, you can make better choices. You can stop losing wealth and start building it. Now, let's look at why banks and even governments are making it harder to use cash, and what that means for your financial future. Stay tuned. The cash is becoming harder to use. Banks are making it difficult to deposit large amounts. If you walk in with $20,000 or $50,000 in cash, they ask questions. They file reports. Sometimes they even refuse the deposit. Why? Because governments want to track all financial transactions. They prefer digital money. Easier to monitor. It's easier to control. This is the silent war on cash. Most people don't even know it's happening. In the past, cash was anonymous. You could use it without leaving a trail. Today, that privacy is disappearing. Jim Clark, a gold dealer, explained it well. He doesn't want cash from customers. Not because it's dirty, because banks make it difficult to handle. Wires are easier, safer, less government hassle. This change has happened without debate, without laws passed by Congress. It's just the new reality. And it pushes people toward digital money. Money that can be tracked, frozen, or taxed without warning. What's the alternative? Real assets. Gold, silver. Assets that can't be printed or erased with a keystroke. This is why the rich prefer gold and silver. They see where the system is heading, and they act before it's too late. If you want to stay ahead, you must do the same. Next, let's explore how to verify real gold and silver, so you can avoid fakes and protect your wealth with confidence. Stay tuned. Not all gold and silver are created equal. Counterfeit coins and bars exist. To protect your wealth, you must know how to verify what you buy. Professional dealers use tools like spectrometers. These devices X-ray the metal. They reveal the purity instantly. For example, a spectrometer pointed at silver will display Ag. That's the chemical symbol for silver. If it reads 99.99% pure, you know it's real. The same process works for gold. A genuine gold bar will show O and confirm its purity. This technology protects buyers and sellers. It stops counterfeit metals from entering the market and it gives you peace of mind. Reputable dealers invest in this equipment. They check every piece they sell. If they find a bar that isn't pure, they melt it down. They refine it until it meets the standard. This protects clients. It also protects the dealer's reputation. When you buy gold or silver, always ask about verification. Does the dealer use a spectrometer or similar device? Can they prove the metal's purity? Avoid sellers who can't answer these questions. Avoid offers that seem too good to be true. Stick with trusted sources. At the Passive Path, we recommend buying from dealers with a long track record and always verifying your purchases. Next, let's talk about why now is the time to accumulate gold and silver, and why waiting could cost you. Stay tuned, timing the market is difficult. Even experts get it wrong. That's why the best strategy is accumulation. Buy gold and silver steadily over time. Don't try to predict short-term price movements. Focus on building your holdings. Robert Kiyosaki has followed this approach since 1972. He started small, kept buying through market ups and downs. Today, he owns more gold and silver than most financial gurus. He even owns gold and silver mines. Why? Because he believes in real money. He trusts gold and silver more than paper assets. And history has proven him right. When gold prices are low, it's time to accumulate. When prices rise, it rewards those who prepared. This cycle has repeated for centuries. Many people try to time the perfect moment to buy, but while they wait, prices can rise. Opportunities are lost. It's better to take consistent action. Even small purchases add up. One silver coin today, another next month. Over time, your wealth grows. And unlike cash, your purchasing power is preserved. This strategy works because gold and silver are scarce. They can't be created at will. Their value holds over time. At the Passive Path, we believe in practical, steady wealth building, not risky bets, not waiting for the perfect time. Start accumulating now. Protect your future. Next, we'll explore Bitcoin and why some consider it the new people's money. Stay tuned. Bitcoin is often called digital gold. Like gold, it has a limited supply. Only 21 million Bitcoins will ever exist. This scarcity gives it value. Robert Kiyosaki refers to Bitcoin as people's money. It's decentralized. No single government controls it. No central bank can print more. Bitcoin is a response to the problems of fiat money. People want an alternative to cash that loses value. They want privacy, security, and the ability to move money without restrictions. Bitcoin offers these features, but it also comes with risks. Price can be very volatile. It's not as stable as gold or silver. That's why many wealthy individuals diversify. They hold gold, they hold silver, and they hold some Bitcoin. Diversification protects against different risks. If fiat currencies fail, gold and silver provide security. If digital assets grow in importance, Bitcoin offers growth potential. The key is balance. Don't put all your wealth in one asset. Spread it across real money and promising alternatives. At the Passive Path, we recommend a mix that fits your risk tolerance. Start with what you understand. Learn before you invest heavily in any new asset. Gold and silver have a 5,000-year history. Bitcoin has a 15-year history. Both have a role, but real money remains the foundation. Next, let's discuss simple, actionable steps you can take today to protect and grow your wealth. Stay tuned. Knowledge without action changes nothing. If you want to protect your wealth, you must take action. Start by learning the difference between real money and fake money. Understand why gold and silver hold value. Understand why fiat currencies lose value. Then begin small. Buy one silver coin. Feel the weight of real money in your hand. Next month, buy another. Over time, your collection will grow. If you can afford it, buy small amounts of gold. Even a single gram is a step toward financial security. Avoid waiting for the perfect time. The perfect time rarely comes. Action beats inaction every time. Work with reputable dealers. Verify the purity of your metals. Keep your purchases simple. Focus on accumulating ounces, not fancy coins. If you're comfortable, diversify further. Consider adding Bitcoin or other assets once you've built a solid base. Stay informed, read trusted sources, ignore hype and fear-mongering. Most importantly, stay consistent. Building wealth is a long-term process. Small, steady steps lead to lasting results. This is the passive path, a journey of knowledge, action, and financial independence. In the next section, let's talk about why waiting is your biggest risk, and why delaying action can cost you far more than you think. Stay tuned. Waiting is the biggest risk to your financial future. Every day you delay, your dollars lose value. Inflation never sleeps. Governments keep printing money. The purchasing power of cash keeps falling. Since 1971, the US dollar has lost more than 85% of its value. What cost $1 back then now costs over $7, and the trend continues. No fiat currency in history has lasted forever. All have eventually failed. The US dollar is now in its 51st year without gold backing, longer than most fiat currencies have ever survived. The signs are clear. Pension funds are underfunded. Retirement accounts lose value when inflation rises. Everyday expenses are climbing faster than wages. Governments respond by printing more money. This only makes the problem worse. Meanwhile, gold and silver hold their value. They have for thousands of years, and they will continue to do so. The rich know this. That's why they buy gold and silver quietly. They protect their wealth while others wait. If you keep holding cash, you are taking a guaranteed loss. If you take action and accumulate real money, you protect yourself. You give your future a solid foundation. The choice is yours. Keep losing or start building real wealth. The passive path is here to guide you, one step at a time, with knowledge, action, with results. Now, let's wrap up with some final lessons you can apply starting today. Stay tuned. Here are the final lessons. Real money lasts. Fake money fades. Gold and silver have preserved wealth for thousands of years. The US dollar has lost most of its value in just 5 decades. The rich understand this. That's why they avoid saving large amounts of cash. They buy assets that grow in value. They protect their purchasing power. You can do the same. Start small. Be consistent. Focus on accumulating real money over time. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't let fear or confusion stop you. Every silver coin you buy is a step towards security. Every gold purchase is a move toward independence. Every bit of knowledge you gain gives you power. This is the passive path. The path to protecting and growing your wealth. A path built on simple, practical actions. A path that avoids speculation and risky bets. A path that focuses on what has always worked. If you found value in this video, take a moment to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your journey to real wealth starts now. Let's walk the passive path together. You've now seen why real money matters, why the rich choose gold and silver, and why holding cash puts your wealth at risk. It's time to take control of your financial future. Start small, stay consistent, and protect what you've worked hard to earn. If this video helped you understand the difference between real and fake money, give it a like. Subscribe to stay updated with more practical wealth building lessons. Leave a comment and share your thoughts. And most importantly, share this video with someone you care about. Help them start their journey on the passive path too. I wish you success and smart choices ahead. Feel free to explore other videos on this channel. I'll see you in the next one.